Yo, what's up YouTube? It is OG and today we are going to be covering some pro gameplay. So first off, I just want to say I'm really sorry for the lack of uploads the past few days. I've been really busy. I was out of the country for a day and yeah, it was my birthday yesterday, so I was dealing with a lot of stuff the past few days too. So I've been a little preoccupied, but I'm definitely going to get back on track now and going forward. But yeah, I had some crazy games this morning. They were all like really close. So we ended up playing against Team Liquid in the finals of the Forge League. It's a great league, guys. I think the prize pool was for around $10,000. It was distributed kind of like weird, but you know, it's a really big prize pool. So shout out to the Forge League for definitely having us. It was a lot of fun, really well organized. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the games. Alright, so the first game is on a map called Springtrap. It is one of the newer maps in the game. Obviously, there's Springtrap. So you can see we went with Leon, Gene, and Carl. So second best is a really good Gene, so we put him on Gene. Alex a good Leon. And it's like the same comp except they have Anita and we have Leon. So Alex just kind of sitting there. I think he needs to rush there when he sees Anita using his shots. Second is kind of trading. At first I had Bobby, but Bobby's like pushing me back really good right now, and Alex just kind of doing his like thing. He misses a few too many shots there, and Jack actually pushes him back really well. So here, Bobby gets his super first. That's pretty big. And you can see we're just getting like completely dominated right now. So I know that I have to make a play happen. So I managed to kill Bobby here. It goes a little out of screen, but I take Bobby out. I get my super back. Hit a hit on Felly. But Jack's just like in our spawn. He just dominated his lane. And you know, he's got a bear out right now, which is definitely like a lot to deal with. So we do take out Jack, and here I'm telling Alec to switch lanes with me so I can handle the Nita a little better. He does use a super, and this is, you don't want to like, ideally the best way to deal with a Leon is by grouping up, and they did that, and Alec kind of ran right into it. So despite like a few deaths, it's pretty even right here. You can see Jack's just kind of hanging over by their Gene, so he doesn't get pulled. And then I have my left side. I know they could pull me, but I have my super, so I could probably get away. Alex is trying to build up his super. Bobby's holding his side good. So 8-6. They got a few gem spawns, and you know, they're definitely in more control. Alec auto-aims the wall. Bobby kind of just, I have to get that gem, otherwise they win. I managed to dodge the Gene shot too, so that was like pretty clutch. Alec does get his lane, and then he uses his super. I don't know if he should have used it there, and he goes after Bobby. So Bobby takes him out. But on the other end, second best gets a really nice pull, and that like definitely prolongs the game. You can see me, I'm just like staying alive, 125 HP. I know I'm gonna die there, so I try getting back as far as I can. Alec jumps in, second grabs a gem, and you know, we reset the timer. So I think Alex should have regened here, and then you can see he goes after Jack with not a lot of HP, and he actually dies with 4 gems. So at this point, I know if I don't kill Jack, we're kind of screwed. I go for it, but he has all the shots, and he has a bear. So it's not looking too good right now. Second does get a really good pull on Felly, and if there was a few more seconds, I think he would have killed him. But, you know, I think we played okay. It was just, they got control of that left side, and like just dominated from there. Alright, so next up is corner case, and the losing team gets to ban. So we banned Brock. I know Bobby's really comfortable with Brock, so I think it kind of threw them off a bit. And at first, it's always a stalemate on this map. So I chose to go Pam mid right at the beginning because I knew I'd get value off Bobby because he would play Brock mid here. So he goes in trying to Carl mid, I outrange him, I poke him back. I'm like really close to my healing turret at this point, while Felly's like probably gotten 1 to 2 hits. When that Daryl does get super though, we switch. So second calls out that he's close to his super, so we know their Daryl's close to their super. So second gets a good roll, he gets a few percentage. Alex should not have helped me out here. He needs to go in mid there and just control mid. You'll see Bobby gets full position there. We got 4% on safe, you know, it's whatever. They got 0 on safe because I got my super first. And then it's just kind of mid control. So second's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He's just rolling in, getting chip damage. Brayden, he's doing all he can, but Pam is just such a strong defense. I think I played this map pretty well. And then they kind of like triple up in my lane. So right there, I think Alex should have supered, and he probably could have cleaned them out and got his super right back. Second has to pinch over. Bob does a really good ult. He kills me and second. Alec does his ult, but he's going to get taken out by Brayden too. So we definitely needed to get some offense going because Heist, you can't just defend the whole time. You got to like keep the pressure on them so they can't go full out offense on you. So Second's just rolling in, trying to get that chip damage. And then I'm just playing defense on Brayden. So Alec is sneaking in, which is a good play, but in the call, he didn't tell Second that he was sneaking in, so Second just went for it too because he didn't know he was up there. And then I get left with too much on defense. You can see Brayden's 500 HP. If I take them out there, we probably could have won, but Bobby was blocking him really good, and I couldn't really hit him. So that's unfortunate, but just like a little miscommunication error. Okay, so we're down 2-0 right now, best of 7. So this game is really important. So you can see our comp. We used Leon, Barley, and Primo. Now Primo's really good for just kind of tanking, getting those bolts, and defense, obviously. Once he gets his super, he's really lethal. They thought I was going to go Spike because we banned Carl, so it made it look like I was going to go Spike. But that's why they went Gene. So I'm kind of holding my lane down. They're doubling up a bit. Bobby's switching over to help out on Alec. But I grab all the bolts on my side pretty much, and then they get all the ones on the other side. So Alec does go down there. I don't think he's gotten very many hits so far. Second's getting some good chip shots. I see Fally's alone by a bolt, so you know I run up and pressure it because I know I'm not going to get 1v1 by a Barley. So they do get the first siege robot, which is like really huge. So what we want to do here is Alec tanks the bot. Second kind of keeps them back a bit, and I go for a kill on the Barley. But I see they're grouping up around the Barley, and I have to go for the Nita because my super's running out. But unfortunately for me, the Nita was one shot from her bear, which is very good counter to Leon. So they had a decent first push. I mean, 35, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. You know, it's definitely a good start, and I'd rather have it than have it against me. So we have a 3-1 bolt lead here, but I mean, we're doing fine. I don't think I should have ran in there. I thought Alec was going to be there to pick up the gem after I died, but the bear is just doing too much, and it was just like a little uncoordinated. And you can see they're actually like really close to tying it or getting this siege robot, so good pull on Alec. I do take out Bobby, and I steal that bolt. If I don't steal that bolt, it's going to be a tie, and they have positioning, so we're going to get screwed over. So it's really clutch that I got that bolt. I do die in the process, but second, it's a good kill on Jack too. So we know one of the reasons they chose Gene was so they could Gene pull the robot. So I see that Bobby has a super, and I bait him into supering. I block it, so he pulls me, and that just lets the robot go to town on his safe. He had no idea I was there, so that was a really funny play. I like called it on the call. We do like 59%, like just like that. And we have full mid control, but they do have 7 gems or bolts on us, and we have none, so that's obviously huge. When we're in this situation, obviously we want to get as many bolts as we can because odds are they do get the siege robot, and you know, the more bolts they have, the stronger the siege robot's going to be. Kind of a bad pull by Bobby there. He's just feeding Alec his super. You don't really want to ever pull a full HP Primo if you're a Gene. And then we need to get a kill here pretty much before their robot comes, just so they can't support it as well as they'd like. So really good jump from Alec, lands straight on Jack. That's going to help out a ton. Jack's going to be too far behind to support the thing. I have my supers, so I go for a kill. I think I should have gone around. I loop back trying to fake them out, but Bobby predicts it. Good shot from him. I do leave Bobby one shot, and then second best gets a really good ult there. That ult is like vital. It stops them from supporting it at all. And here we're feeling pretty good because we have an 8-0 lead on bolts, and it's the last siege, right? We only need 40% too, so as long as we get like 3 to 4 bolts, like it's 100% ours. I don't know what Bobby was doing with that pull. I'm gonna assume it's like a misclick. Give him the benefit of the doubt. But you can see like we have really good control here, and at this point I think everyone kind of knows that we were going to win. 20 seconds left. Odds are they're not going to get all 7, especially when we have control. Sneak on Felly, take him out, steal his bolt. Bobby gets a good pull on Alec, but it's a little too late at this point for them. So what really won us the game was that last defense, and you'll see second had a really good Barley ult, and Alec was doing his thing against the siege robots, so I was really happy with how we played in Siege. Obviously, there's like a few misplays, but you kinda gotta live with that. Like, you're not gonna play perfect. It's really easy to like dissect games afterwards, But this is all like real time, right? So, and then yeah, we just 100-0 the save. So Siege we played really well, I think, and it's 2-1 right now in the series. All right, so next up we have Brawl. So we kind of knew that they were gonna run this comp. They banned Spike. Spike's like my favorite character, and honestly, I could have played a lot better in this game. You'll see me getting hit by way too many Jesse shots. They do double up on me, and it's just like really tough to dodge it. And then Chepo just kind of like gets position on Alec and rushes second, so that's my support. He has to focus on it. So I got doubled up on right away, which made it tough. Good kill from Bobby here. And then, you know, it looks like really bad, but we do manage to defend it and stop a goal. So really good defense by second and Alec. He like misthrows the ball a little bit there, but you know, it's not, doesn't affect anything really. So we do want to leave the ball in the corner and just kind of get positioning back. Me on Jack Chepo, that's like a lot better matchup. Second gets a decent ult off. Probably got a bit of value. Alex dealing with a bear. And it's just kind of like a stalemate right here. So we did choose Barley, and we knew we had to score before it went into overtime. I go on Jack. I managed to kill him. I don't know, like, at least I got the kill, but it kind of, I don't know. I think I should have saved it, to be honest. It was just really hard because they're like just pinching me like every time I go out. I get hit by that Jesse shot. I should dodge that. Then Bobby does manage to take out Alec with a super. Nothing Alec can do there. Second gets a good ult here on defense. Just look at that like area denial. I kind of just, I know I have to like rush in there and like try doing something, so I die. Second's getting really good value here. Fortunately he dies, and you'll see Jack gets like one shot away and he heals up, so he manages to score there. So 1-0. And then second gets really good area denial here. Let's watch the super. So he like isolates the ball. Alec needs to go up there where he passes the ball, and that would have been a goal. We do manage a team wipe, but Alec drops his bear, and the Jesse shot hits off the bear and kills Alec. So if that didn't happen, we would have scored there. And then 20 seconds left. I know like I have to do something, otherwise we lose, and you know, it's not looking too good. So I definitely was not happy with how I played here. I've rewatched it, and I was giving up way too much value at first. Second played pretty good. He got a lot of good value, but the problem with Barley is he's squishier, so they could be like a lot more aggressive. You saw them pinch me right off the bat, so that was definitely tough to deal with. Okay, so at this point, it's 3-1 them. It's not looking too good for Tribe Gaming Boys, but we go into Bounty with mirror comps. So I think Leon, yeah, we banned Leon here because we knew we had Piper, and Leon's obviously very good against Pipers. So you'll see I'll get the first hit on Bobby, just trying to build up my ult. Brayden does hit me back though, or Bobby hit me, and then I hit Brayden. Just, we're kind of getting a feel for everyone. So nothing's really gonna happen unless someone does something stupid until the Genes get their pulse. So we all want that star, obvious, but it's not worth it because you're giving up twice what you get if you do die. So Alex getting good positioning here. That's definitely annoying for them to deal with. He's just kind of playing cat and mouse with Brayden. I'm hanging back because, again, this is all in the bush and out of my screen, so I have no idea where they are. I can get 2-tapped by a Piper, Gene pulled at any time, and the Gene does get his pull there. So Alex doing a really good job controlling his side. Second does get his pull there too. That's going to be crucial for us. I can kind of see where they are, well, where the Piper is at least, just because he's trying to shoot Alex so bad. So Alex doing a good job not getting hit. He does get hit there. I know the Piper's going to pinch over a little bit just because he wants to finish his kill, but he only goes over a few tiles and then he just drops back. So Felly's like reaching over, trying to get the pull off. So we decide to switch sides. So I stay on the Piper and second stays on their Gene. So Felly does miss his ult. I tap both of them. I think I'm going to get a kill here for sure. Then I overextend and I die. So it's really frustrating. I hit both of them, and then luckily second gets a really good pull there. So if he didn't get that pull, I don't know what would have happened, but it's tied right now, 3-3. He gets another really good pull. Bobby probably shouldn't have been there, but he just guesses and gets it off. So we definitely have the lead right now, 5-3. I get tapped. I don't want to leave Alec unsupported, so I just back up a bit. I hit Bobby once. Second pulls him. Second had a few really clutch pulls. He definitely like carried us that game. I mean, like Piper should do work too. It's just everyone was so passive that game, and luckily a second came through really clutch for us that game. All right, so next up we have Bouncing Echo, and we went with Piper mid just because I love Piper. And they actually banned Jean here because they weren't very confident in Jean, I guess. So you can see Alex winning his side. We're all doing really good. I tap Felly. Second's not getting hit by Bobby, like tapping him. Felly's really weak. So usually Pam does have this matchup. Like, it's looked at as like an advantage for Pam. I managed to take out Felly. Alec gets way too high, and he's just kind of feeding Jack at this point, and he does die. Jack's alive with 392 HP, so that kind of screws up our control. So I have to back up here because there's a Nita there, obviously. Nita gets the bear, so I know Alec needs help. Gotta tap the bear. Second's doing good. He's like holding down his side. Felly jumps to mid. I know that before I do anything, we need to get rid of Jack, so Jack does get really high up, which he should do because obviously Alec has the range, and me and Alec kind of pinch him and take him out. So now we have like a bit more control. As long as the Nita's like right beside me, like I can move up. So you can see me like chipping on the healing turret. Felly is getting a little too brave here, so I have to let him know that like this is my mid. And I do tap him once, I tap him twice, I tap him 3 times, and then Alec does take out Jack. Good kill from Bobby, he pinches over, but I have my super and I grab the gems and just get out of there. So luckily me and Alec could like coordinate our kills, and that kind of won us this game. And yeah, just like finishing them off with like hyper kills. They like have to rush me there, so nothing else they can do. So right now it is 3-3 going into the final game. Alright, so final game, this is for number 1, and it's Corner Case. We're not familiar with this map at all. I don't know how familiar the other team is. I'm sure not that familiar. It's not a very popular map, so we use Brock here, and they did ban... who did they ban? They banned Daryl. Daryl's really common here. So we knew they were going to go Nita, so we had a Crow. We didn't expect the Pam. So the Pam's just makes the Crow completely irrelevant. Crow's either like really like risky, but it's high reward, like high risk. So I can see the Nita's just gonna hang out there the whole game, so I take out the mid. I don't know if that's a good play or not. I understand why I did it, but it also opens the map up for the Pam. You can see second on Felly, and Felly just kind of leaves him alone. I don't know why he did that. So second's gonna get some really good safe damage here. Jack versus me, that's a huge mismatch. The Brock's at a big disadvantage, especially when he has his bear. Right, so that's just so much for me to deal with. You can see he's like healing on the safe. I don't even think I can take that out by myself. So luckily second dies, and they have 30% damage lead around there. So they just have so much control right now, and it's really tough with a Crow versus Pam. I'm hitting some good shots on Jack, but he does get away with 400 HP. Alec, I don't know why he's staying behind there for so long. He's got to get out and make some plays. He jumps on Bobby, but that's not going to do very much. I hit Felly once or twice with my ult just to scare him off from mid, and then Jack's just kind of pinching me. So we definitely should switch here, and then I go on Bobby. And it kind of comes out to that, but Bobby just goes to the other side with the super and manages to take out second best. And then I get put on the Nita again, which is like big counter for Brock. We want the Crow on the Nita, and then second on Pam. Or at this point, it's not looking too good. So I get a good ult off, but again, they just had a really good counter comp for us. They had the Nita for the Brock, the Crow for the Pam for the Crow, and 2 Carls. So Alec does really good play here. He takes them both out, but 1%, 20 seconds left. Jack can just reach across and kill it. I don't know why he doesn't at first, but yeah, it sucks. I mean, obviously we picked our comps, so that's completely on us. I don't know. I think we played pretty good in some of the games. It's just like losing lanes, and just stupid plays made us lose. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the content, though. It was a big game, so I'm not only gonna post like wins for me. This is my first like competitive loss in like a serious like tournament in like 3 months. So yeah, it sucks, but I learn more from my losses than I do from my wins. And it sucks that it's in the finals of like a big league, but I'll just come back stronger next time. And it's definitely a learning experience. I mean, I'm not trying to take anything away from the other team. They played really good. Jack like dominated his sides like every single game, and yeah, just got to get better for the next tournament or league or whatever. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Peace.